We do love you, Leeds. Come on, boys. Let's bring that fucking trophy on tomorrow. Come on. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to Imagine Not Being Leeds for the last preview of the season. Pretty sad about it. On this channel, previews aren't really previews. It's just we're playing someone. We're going to beat them 16-0. Let's just have a good old chinwag about it. But yeah, buzzing for this weekend again. Be 3 weekends in a row where we've had something to sort of celebrate. I would imagine it's topped off very nicely with a trophy lift as well on Monday, I think, in town. I don't see anything but 3 points tomorrow for Leeds United, although looking at their form, as I tend to do just before I come online, 3 wins out of the last 4 at home against some decent oppositions. Does that worry anyone? It don't really worry me too much. But yeah, they are certainly in form at home, and they haven't been bad at home this season. They've had some big scouts beating Sheffield United lately and Coventry, amongst others. But yes, let's get into it. Let's see who's in the house tonight. Like I say, usually, it's late night Leeds on a Friday. Sean's up for Plymouth in the morning. He hasn't got a ticket, but he's going to Plymouth. Really, looking at the scenes, my mate Danny's there at a minute with the Garforth Whites, and he should be there tonight. Really, we have taken over Plymouth. It is unreal. The scenes look class. We have taken over, as we knew we would. But yeah, he's travelling down. I think he's up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Sean and Adam. It's cricket season for Adam, so he can't make 10 o'clock tonight. So yeah, Danny, smash a like, please subscribe. Cheers, mate. Says Vardy, no thanks. I'm calling BS. He's way past his best. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've seen links to that. Yeah, there's going to be loads of links in that come out. It's a weird one with Vardy because, yeah, he's past his best. He hasn't got that pace that he once had, but he's still pretty quick. He still knows where net is, depending on money and stuff. I don't think I'd say not of Vardy. I just wouldn't want him to be as number one target, as number one player, but I don't think I'd say no to him, to be fair. If he were going to come in as some sort of depth option, some sort of maybe second option off that bench, I don't know. Can him and Pirro between them do a job? I don't know. I don't like the idea of buying journeymen, people who are of an age. You want to be buying decent age players, don't you, who've got a career at Leeds United rather than just someone who's coming, for a season or two to sort of pit their career out. But I don't know. Where was my invite? Lost in the post, Priestley. Hope you're well, mate. Hey up, Sid. Evening, Matty. Hope you're well. I cannot wait to see us lifting that trophy tomorrow. All being well. You know it, Sid. It's happening, mate. It's happening. It's happening. This momentum is not stopping tomorrow at Plymouth. Evening, Mike. I hope you're good, mate. Yeah, Mike. Thank you, buddy. I'm doing well, mate. I've had a really good end to the week after the bit of a shaky start. Yeah, so really good. Les Champions incoming. Friday night banner. Hey up, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. White State Bites. Go check him out. Vardy, Phillips, and Milner. Why do we do it to ourselves? Honestly, you know what it is, right? You can get a bit of stick out if you don't agree with certain people. But I'll be honest with you, I've always wanted Milner back. Can he do a job? Bit part, yes. Can Vardy do a job? Bit part, yes. Could Phillips do a job potentially? But I think if we were looking at those three as signings, all three of them, it'd be a bit of a mad one. 4-10 for Leeds. Yeah, it will be, mate. Get a goal early and it's good night. Get a goal early, mate, and it's just absolute scenes, isn't it? Leeds United, unfiltered. Evening, guys. Hey up, mate. Michael, Matty, if Leeds slip up against Plymouth, will opinions change against Farke? Well, you know me, I've been quite vocal, haven't I, Michael, this season at certain points about Farke and how I feel about Farke. If I'm honest, if we lose to Plymouth tomorrow, no, I don't think it will. It's hard to say, at a moment, who knows? I'm still geared up for Monday regardless. I think it's going to be mint in Leeds for that parade. It's going to be class. Taking my little boy down. I think Mrs. is coming with me as well. It's going to be something to remember for a long time. Does a trophy lift make it sweeter? Yes. But is it the be all and end all? I don't know if it is. I'm still looking forward to Monday. I'm still looking forward to the Premier League season. So no, I don't know. It's just that cherry on top of cake, isn't it? But Michael, if I'm honest, me personally, I don't think it'll bother me as much in terms of looking at Farke or any different. Like I say, I've had moments where I've been unsure. The fact we're up now, the fact that we're on 97 points, even if we want to lose tomorrow, it's still 97 points. It's still what Leicester got last season, isn't it? So, yeah, it's probably not going to tarnish it too much for me, mate. But we'll see tomorrow. Who knows? You know, I'm all about emotions. You know, I'm all about the feels. Who knows how I'll feel tomorrow if we do slip up? But yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. Matty, their form is they are the worst team in the division. We do a professional job. Yeah, it needs to be a professional job, mate. At home, though, 3 wins in the last 4. Ooh. Nah, mate, they're going down for a reason. They've got to have like a 16-goal swing or something and hope other results go elsewhere. So there's no pressure on them, really. They're done. Does that cause us a problem tomorrow? I don't think so. I really don't. Lofty plays cricket. No shock there, is there, buddy? Vardy is better than Bamford at 38. It's an Adam, mate. I don't really believe the links, to be fair. You got to think, anyone who's had a decent career in Premier League, anyone who's leaving clubs in the Premier League, and they're either going to go abroad to end their career or drop down a division, we're going up. They're going to be linked with us, aren't they? You know, any decent manager in Europe's going to be linked with us. I've heard Cesc Fabregas mentioned. There's all sorts. Anyone who's doing all right or anyone who's available is going to get linked with Leeds United, obviously. So there's going to be loads of loose links. Whether we're even looking in those circles, I don't know. But I ain't going to moan at, you know, 1 or 2 experienced players coming in. He's 38, a little bit too experienced, maybe. But yeah, Bamford was a journeyman. Hey, he's got himself back there, wasn't he? He's done well. Hi, Matty. So excited for tomorrow. Let's win that cup. Love the parking prank. Yeah, I've had a bit of a mad one this week. So I started off, you know, last weekend with a bit of a bad. I started off week a little bit slow and a little bit sluggish. And then as week's gone on, weather's picked up and looking forward to weekend, my mood's picked up. And yeah, I'm a bit of a daft character. And yeah, I've sort of been showing a bit more of my daft side on here lately with my little shorts and stuff. What I will say is I'm going to leave it till a bit later, but I've actually done a song. Right, I've done a parody song for Leeds United, and I messed around with it yesterday. I wrote it in about 10 minutes yesterday, and then I put it together on here earlier. It's not the best because this isn't a singing mic, really. This is just a cheapish podcast mic, but yeah, it's not studio quality. It's just in my living room, but I'm going to play it later on. Wait till there's a few more in here, hopefully, and see what I think. I think I'm going to put it out on TikTok as well and put it out on here as it's a standalone video. Yeah, see what people think of that later. Yeah, man, let's get that free one. Yeah, what I will say is there's no late night Leeds tonight, obviously, but please get your score predictions in. Anyone who plays the table predictor on late night Leeds on a Friday, please bang your score prediction in and 1 goal scorer. I know it looks like Sean from Wilco White, which looks a bit rigged, has won it. I think he's well ahead. But still get your score predictions in on this stream with 1 goal scorer, and Adam will take the scores off this, and then we'll have a full table then. But I'm really looking forward to doing that again next season with, you know, bigger and better prizes. Priestley's on about doing an Imagine Not Being Leeds fantasy football team as well. And there'll be a prize for that. So loads of stuff to look forward to next season as well. Does anyone see East B strange because he was on socials? Not too sure. Evening, hey up Eddie. Hope you're well, mate. I want to be, yeah, me too, mate. I do. But what I'm going to say is if we don't win tomorrow, I ain't going to turn around and say Sat Farke. I'm not now. That's not going to come out of my mouth if we lose tomorrow. Just want Solomon signed on. Yeah, I know, David. I was like that even when he's had his good spell this season. I was still like that because I thought, you know, injuries. And I feel like because we've seen him now all season, yeah, he's had little dips in and out and he formed little dips of injuries, but no major. It looks like his body now is holding up. Looks like he trusts his body, David, and the way he's ended this season, just go out and get him. Just go out and get him. You're not talking, I don't think you're going to be talking 25, 30, 35. I think you're going to be talking around the 20 mark. And if that's the case, just go get it because you could spend a lot more money on a lot worse. You know, he's proven it, Prem. He's done it. He's at Leeds. He's enjoying his time at Leeds. The players love him. You know, we know his missus loves it in Leeds. For me, just go get that deal done. And then that's your wingers sewn up. Your wingers are done. That's an area pitch you haven't got to worry about once you sign Solomon. Sign, seal, delivered, those 4 will do fine. Hey up, brother. You're well. Are we going up as fucking champions? Of course we are, my mate. Of course we are. Matty, will you be laughing at Leicester City and Switch Down, who were taking their piss out of Leeds United last season when they got promotion? Look at those teams now. Can you say Southampton? 2 wins since Wembley. 2 fucking wins since Wembley. Nice one. Yeah, it's a way of the world, isn't it? You know, you can have success 1 minute, and then, you know, a year later or weeks later, whatever, you can be total opposites. But you've got to enjoy the moment, and yeah, they had their moment 12 months ago, and what a way to go up, by the way. What a way to go at Wembley. You know, if I had my choice and he's guaranteed a way to go up, I'm pretty sure everyone would agree. If you knew beforehand, Wembley would be the way to go, really, for me. But what an amazing thing to say. You know, you're at Wembley. Southampton fans will always have that. They'll always have that win over Leeds at Wembley. Something they'll remember till the day the lungs take the last breath. But as a Leeds fan, right now, 100% we've got that laugh. 100%. 12 months ago they had it. Now we've got it. It's amazing. But maybe in 12 months again, who knows? I think we will stay up now. I don't foresee us being a yo-yo club. Could they come back up? Of course they could. We're back to where we are now. Matt, are you taking predictions tonight? Oh, yeah, no, that's it, mate. Yeah, get them in. How much have the club got to spend on players? I don't know, Michael. I don't know. I'm expecting it to be more than 100, less than 150, maybe. I'm expecting between 100 and 150. But you know what it is? It's not about how much I spend. It's the quality of play they bring in. I always say, every stream I say it, we'll talk about money now. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Tanaka, 3 million. If you look at my places, there's deals all over. But it's going to have to be, I think it's going to have to be a few players in there that are decent sums of money. You're not going to get, if we need 5, 6, 7, 8 players, which some people expect more than that, you're not going to get 5, 6, 7, 8 Tanakas. If you spend 3 million on a handful of players, you might get one that comes through to be at a level. But they'll get it right, mate. Clem, hey up, mate. One thing we learned with the 49ers, they keep transferring house. I don't believe any of the rumours. Yeah, no, that's fair. Clickbait. Yeah, there's a lot of clickbait going about Clem. It's not my bag, that. I'm going to have to talk about rumours at some point. But I'm definitely not a clickbait channel myself. We'll talk about them if they're out there. But I don't like misleading people into thinking it's, not everybody does it. Some people do, some people don't, but it's up to them, innit? But you are right with that. They do keep a lot of stuff in house, but also there is, there will be rumours that get leaked that may come to fruition. But 100% I agree with that. Since 49ers have come in, a lot of the stuff has been kept under wraps until it's almost going to happen. Matt, you had to cheer up, otherwise that bitch slap was coming, boy. It's all right. It's hard not to cheer up, mate, when we've had, last month or so we've had, mate, since that down spiral of form. It's soon picked up, didn't it? 7-0, let's go for 100 goals. Nah. I'm actually saying 3-0 Leeds. I think we keep that clean sheet. And our defensive record's just unbelievable. Just unfortunately for us, Burnley's is unreal, isn't it? Evening all Leeds out, we MOT. Yeah, man. What score predictions coming in? Yeah, I'm going to go Pirro to score as well. Going to go Pirro. 3-0 and Pirro. Use the Harrison money to buy Solomon. We need a big summer, loads of Premiership. Yeah, 100%, Tom. 100%. I mean, I haven't seen an amount that we'd be getting for Harrison. I mean, what are we expecting for Harrison? 10 mil? Maybe less? I think that Vardy would be a good signing and would score. Yeah, well, that's where I'm sort of at. I know there'll be a lot of people say no, but I think if we did get Vardy, which I don't think we will, I just envisage him going to MLS or something, but I don't know if that's even a rumour. But yeah, I think it's got goals for us. The thing is, he might not be as quick as he was, but he's still quicker than some players are in the mid-20s. He's still quick. He's still quick over a short distance. And he's experienced and he will put the ball away. If we had Vardy, he'd be our best finisher. If we had Vardy at 38, he'd still be our best finisher, even over Pirro for me. Vardy's a great finisher. He knows where the back of the net is in the Premier League. Does Pirro? We don't know yet, do we? Did anyone else see Eddie Gray's interview walking on the Ellen Road? No, I didn't, mate. I didn't. Matty Song will be number 1. Don't think so, mate. Yeah, I know, Clem, I know. But you are right, mate. Sean Ely, subscribe to the Imagine Not Being Leeds membership. The chat is always buzzing. Was class on Monday. Cheers, mate. Yeah, we have memberships now on channel as well. Some of us took me a while to sort of decide to put in, but it's there if anybody wants to. You get, if you want to be involved in the Imagine Not Being Leeds group chat on WhatsApp, that's what you get for joining. But yeah, you're right, Sean. We have a good laugh in that group, though. But it's always got messages pinging back and forth, and yeah, it's there for anyone that chooses. 5-2 Leeds win. Pirro, says Gaz. The criteria for incoming 4 players is 1 ability, 2 character, 3 price. Yeah, I think there's going to be some experience in there as well, Stevie. I think they're going to want some Premier League experience. I'm really intrigued to see how they balance it out, because we've seen since 49ers have come in, as a club for years, We never sign. We seem to never sign anyone proven at whatever level we're at. We never seem to sign anybody that we sort of knew. We were all, whether it were Italian players from lower leagues over there, or Spanish. We've had players from all over. And even when we signed like Saiz and Alioski, never clue these players were. Sometimes you got the odd Jamie, you had Decorda, you had Antonucci, loads of people over years at various levels. Since the 49ers come in, we were signing people we've heard of. Jed Spence, Roberts, everyone we were, Rothwell. We'd heard of these players, which are brilliant for us. I'm sort of thinking I'm sure we're gonna get those kind of players again, but I sort of look at it and think for value we will go into that European market a little bit more. I'm expecting a fair few from Germany. I know we're constantly linked with bits from Bundesliga. I can see us tapping that German market again, and just be interested to see the balance of the list of players we sort of know and who are proven in the Premier League, and the list of players who we aren't too sure on, but maybe are proven in other top 4, top 5 leagues around Europe. Anything over 10 million, oh mate, if we get anything, you'd bite your hand off at 8 or 9 for me. No, it's about 15 for Harrison, top banana. If we get 15 million for Harrison, my God. Card holders, look at his numbers. He is sadly in decline. Not for me. I want better. Yeah, I mean, everyone wants better, mate. Everyone wants better. I won't want to sign Vardy as our main striker, which is probably what I'd want. That's probably why I aren't too bothered. But if we signed it, what I said, and I'll always maintain it, whoever we sign, I will back, because I back the 49ers. About the 49, whatever decision they make for the club, if they'd have turned around and sacked Farke, I'd be pissed off. But I'll back whatever decision they make. The back Farke, the backing with players, the backing with money, the back everything. Hopefully in a positive light. Everybody who's here now, for me, I want to see Furpost there. There's loads of little bits to it for this summer. There's loads of bits, but whatever the 49ers choose, I'll 100% behind it, no matter how wild it is. So if they go out and get Vardy, I'll be all for it, because they haven't got much wrong, mate. They haven't. Tabby, we have to go up as championship winners to keep the momentum for the Premier League. Yeah, I mean, I get that, Tabby. I mean, it's a great end to the season, but I mean, if we slip up against Plymouth and we don't quite get there, I don't think it's going to halt going into next season. I don't think it really affects anything really in terms of players coming in or bouncing into that first game in Premier League. I don't think it massively matters. We've still got Monday. We're going to be celebrating. We're going to be buoyant as a fan base anyway. I think this one for me, yeah. We've had our celebration last few weekends. COVID really ruined it all for us last time. We've said this numerous times, but and I know this is for fans, win title for fans and all that. I get that, but for me, I'm looking at it from this is for players. This is a group of players now that may a lot of these players will never win another trophy in their career. They won't. They might go to a minnow league and pick some up towards the latter end of their career, but a lot of these players won't win another trophy. It's so hard to win trophies, especially if we're going to go up to Premier League and consolidate, and these are at Leeds for numerous years. It's going to be so hard to win a trophy. So I'm looking at this from a different perspective. Yeah, it's great for fans, but I really like this side. I really like some of these lads in there. I really want Farke to do well. For me, go win it for yourselves. Look back on your Leeds career with massive pride, come back for dinners at Ellen Road and nights and chats as another member of a promotion winning side, a title winning side, hopefully. So for me, I'm looking at it and thinking, come on, you deserve this when you've been the best side, in my opinion, in the division. We've had the best manager really this season in the division, which missed out. We've got the best players in the division, even though they missed out on personal accolades. For me, this is an accolade for you guys. Go prove you're the best. And, it's you that gets that medal around your neck at the end of the day. It's you that has that in your trophy cabinet to carry till you're no longer around. So for me, this is a nod to players to say, we know you're the best, now go show you're the best. And it's a nice little sweetener for them, for me. Tickle those lights for Matty. Cheers, Top Banana. Rusty Cam, we all love Eddie. He's a bit bandy-legged now. 3-0 works for me. I think it's going to be 3-0 maybe. Who knows? If we turn up, David, and play out like we can, it could be an absolute blinding game with 6 or 7. I will sub, pal. How do you do it? Oh, cheers, Rob. To become a member, mate, it's on my homepage. I think it just says join. It should just say join, mate. On my list, pal. You should be able to see it. 15 mil for Solomon. David, absolute steal. Arthur, off to bed, been up since 6 a.m. Come on, Leeds. Cheers, Arthur, mate. Take care. Have a good weekend, my friend. Anyone that wants Vardy, give your head a wobble. He's well past it. Pedo miles better. Yeah, you know what it is, mate? I don't know anyone that wants Vardy, but like I say, I don't think it'd be an awful signing. I don't think Vardy would be an awful signing. We've had some awful signings, pal. It wouldn't be awful. I think we'll get class and appropriate players for the job that needs to be. Stevie, I agree, mate. I agree. I think they'll nail it. I think they'll absolutely nail it, pal. I really do. I really, really do. And you're right, David, he ain't Premier League tested, so it's hard to say. But he's a finisher. He's a finisher and he's improving. That's one thing for Pido. He's improved since last season. Can he improve again? The level's going to go up. But he's a finisher. I think he's a bench player next season, Pido. I think we'll go out there and get a 9. I think he's a bench player. But I think he can definitely impact off the bench. You know, if Farke still stick at that 70-minute rule, I think he can impact off the bench myself. And I think he could, you know, for me, can Pido get in between 7 and 10, around 7 and 10 goals as a bench option in Prem? I think so. I think so. Is it imperative we buy at least 70% past Premier League experience? Yeah, maybe, mate. It's going to be interesting to see where they go with it. It's going to be really interesting to see where they go with it. Because you could say that, yeah, you really could. Where has everyone been? Vardy's been clear for the last 10 years. How much he hates Leeds. Yeah, but that's just he's had direct rivalries with us, hasn't he, for a while as well. So there's always going to be that bit of bite. I had to ask about that, me. You know, I don't hate Vardy. He's had bite with Leeds United, but that's it. It is what it is. You know, we once had Dennis Wise as a manager, mate. You know, I aren't going to sulk if we sign Vardy because we've had a bit of shit with Leicester over the years, pal. Like I say, I think it'd be an all right option. I just wouldn't want him to be our number 9, like our big striker that we sign. If it were Vardy, it'd be a bit of a letdown. But could he do a job? Of course he could do a job for me. Of course he could. Yeah, we do, mate. Vardy is well past it. I don't want players. Yeah, no, I know, mate. Good evening, mate. Hey up, Dilly. Do you think there will be more fans going to the game without tickets? It might be. Yeah, I'm hoping not. I'm hoping everyone behaves. I know there's loads going down there without a ticket. I just hope everyone behaves. Everyone gets home safe. It looks beautiful down there. My mate Danny's down there now, and they've taken over pubs after pubs right next to water, and it looks absolutely stunning. Let's hope everyone behaves and everyone gets home safe. And you know, I've told him to bring that trophy home with him, and he said they'll do their best. It's hard to compute AC Milan and Milan share the same stadium. Weird, so weird. Vardy will be an awful signing, says Richard Hogan. I don't agree with an awful signing, mate. But yeah, evening, Lee. Rent pay, cheers, Lee. Vardy would want big wages, 49ers are not stupid. Will want a statement signing. Yeah, I think so too, bud. Richard Woodthorpe, good evening, Matty. Late to the party, but will be worth it after tomorrow, pal. 100%, mate. Not too late anyway, mate. 2-0 Leeds. A bit of banter there between Sean and Arthur. Vardy is a Sheffield lad, so not a surprise. Yeah, true. I hope Wade, hope you well, mate. I hope we get that keeper we've been linked with. Which one is it? That Argentinian guy or someone different? Plymouth fans have been giving their tickets away. I heard they knew they could make a decent bob or two from selling them to Leeds fans. I don't know how true that is, Oli, but I heard something similar. Rafa's coming home, says Colin. Don't want another Bournemouth. Don't want them days back. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Just need to be careful, don't they? Bash Vardy. If Vardy was on fire in the urinal, I'd piss in the sink. Sorry, man. Tickle me that, lad. That was class. Okay, now I didn't know where that were going. That was class. Thanks for that, buddy. Bash Bates, that's class. Belter. I was at Bournemouth. Bloody hell, mate, were you? Well, will it be 7-0 tomorrow? Would be getting? Nah, I don't think so. Let's get into a little bit of their bits and bobs. Let's have a quick look. You know me, I don't like to do too much actual digging around. But let's have a look. So yeah, I mean, looking at Plymouth there, home form, it's all right. 9 wins, 7 draws, 6 losses, 39, 37 conceded, plus 2 goal difference. Away form is the reason they've got relegated. 2 wins in 23 is ridiculous. Only scored 11 goals in those games. So look at them. Second bottom, they need a miracle. Can't happen. They're down. Simple as game over. But when you look at their form of late at home, is this worrying? I mean, it doesn't worry me, I won't lie, but last home game, they beat Coventry 3-1. Decent result against a decent side, really. Result before that at home, 2-1. Sheffield United. We know Sheffield United were going through their power run at that point. That was a result that absolutely blew the jocks off us. We were buzzing. Before that, 2-1 against Norwich. You look at that there. Obviously, after that, they've had a really poor run, before that. Losing at Derby at home, losing at Sheffield Wednesday, drawing against Cardiff, who were poor as well. But those last 3 at home, Coventry, Sheffield United and Norwich, there's no denying that's a decent run at home. Really is. I mean, they beat Preston away 2-1 as well, but it still wasn't enough because Luton won, which must have been a nightmare for them in that situation. But, 4 wins in the last 5. What? 1, 2, 3. 3 in the last 4. 5. Yeah, they're in decent form. For them, they're in decent form. Then they've got nothing to lose at all. So some people will be concerned with that. When you've got no to lose and you just go out there and play with no pressure. But I also think Leeds are playing with no pressure. I do. I know they've got a lot of fans travelling to Plymouth. They want to win that title. But we saw against Bristol City, the pressure alleviated. Oxford, the pressure alleviated against Stoke. And they've just played with a freedom, haven't they? And I fully expect it to be again. It's play with a smile on your face, go have fun, and the trophy's a bonus. But yeah, top goal scorer's got 10 goals, 6 assists. I couldn't tell you if he's injured, if he's fit, if he left in January. I ain't got a clue. But there's not to really worry about when it comes to Plymouth. There's just literally not to worry about. The form at home has been decent, but our form in general has been class on it. So there's just no JB either. No JB. I've seen like it's quite torn on JB. Some fans really like him there. Some fans have said he's been a letdown. I think he's done all right in the bits I've seen, the bits I've read and heard, which I don't know much reading, but the bits I've heard on YouTube. It's all been pretty decent. I mean, he's playing in a very poor side. He's done all right there. They do love him. I seen his sort of farewell applause at the end of his last game the weekend, and they were all singing his name. Were a lot of the fans. So yeah, he did, mate. He definitely did. Right, okay, mate. Fans who buy Plymouth tickets won't get in the stadium. There's double cordon. Right? Yeah, it'll happen though, mate. There'll be people buying them, won't they, regardless. And he'll thrashing training exercise. I'm a bit like Robbo. Hey up, Robbo. I'm similar to that. I think 3-0, but it could be more. I'm actually going to do a watch along tomorrow. So anybody who would drop in to watch my watch along, just maybe turn your sound down, because you know me. I've always said I've only done 3, I think. I can't do any content while kids are up because it's like a fucking zoo in this house. I love them dearly, but it's like a zoo. The missus is out tomorrow for brunch, and that what girls say. I'm looking after twins. I'm doing a watch along tomorrow. It's last game of season. Who gives a shit? If you come in and it bothers you and it's a bit loud and my son's got his tablet, it is what it is. I'm just warning people now, and I'll warn people tomorrow. Sod it. I'm going to stream it. We're going to have a laugh. I might do an instant match reaction live as well. Sod it. With kids climbing all over me, climbing walls. It's going to be, like I say, a touring zoo, a circus, whatever you want to call it. But anyone who wants to be part of the madness and chaos, I think I'm going to stream it tomorrow, man. So it's there for you. Nobody seems to remember when Vardy was Sheffield United fans singing "We all let Leeds go and celebrate," and when we lost to Donny in Wembley. I can't remember that, mate. To be fair, first goal, Matty, crucial. I think Pirro gets it. I think he gets it. 3 relegated clubs with Rooney involvement. Lee, bang on, man, bang on. You're right, mate. Yeah, they've tweeted about looking for their 4th consecutive home win. Yeah, well, it's all they've got to cling on to. They're down. Can they make it 4 wins at home in a row? It'd be great for them. 8-0 Leeds, just because I want 100 points, 100 goals, and a record score for Leeds. Braces for Pirro, Rama, Firpo, and Tanaka. Well, I can dream. You know what it is? Because there's no pressure on it, really, Steve. It wouldn't surprise me if lads are joking about getting 7 or 8 tomorrow. Set a high target and just go play. No, who knows? Who knows? We've been close to 8, haven't we? We've got 7 and 6, haven't we, this season? So it's their manager said they're not going to roll over. Well, yeah, they can't, can they? Will they be on the beach potentially? But a lot of those players will be going out of League One. Some will want to put themselves in the club in the shop window. People who don't want to go to League One. Some of them will be playing for their careers. Yeah, I know what he's calling. Nice to see you too. Heard statement from Plymouth saying they will be checking ID to cross-reference. Yeah, of course I will, man. If we get an early goal and the crowd starts to celebrate, then I think they might fall. And you know what it is, Colin? We get the early goal more often than not, don't we? Imagine winning 7-0 to Plymouth last game of the season. That'll just be epic. Just joke called it. 900 passes tomorrow, probably. Honestly, I think it will be. It'll be attack v defence. I genuinely think that. I think we'll have alt ball. I think it'll be 67, 68, 70% possession. I think we're going to absolutely starve in possession and 20-odd shots. I see it being that easy tomorrow. I really do. I'm just tipping 3-0. Been a little bit more cautious, but it could be out tomorrow. Promotion is the main thing, yeah. Free to play, and we have the better players, no excuses. Really, we should beat Plymouth. Yeah, we should, mate. Bamford scored the winning goal tomorrow. It's written in the stars. Well, people have been saying you get the goal that gets promoted, but that didn't happen. But can he score tomorrow? Yeah, of course he can. I haven't been nervous since Darlow's been in. Here, Clem, it's a great point. It's a great point. Did Farke leave it too long to swap him? Yeah, he did. Some people will say he timed it right, but yeah, 100%. Since Darlow's coming, he's been a massive reason why we turned his form round. He's been cracking. You know, we haven't lost the game within net. He hasn't made any big mistakes that's cost us any goals. Obviously, as a keeper, there's the odd heavy moment for anybody, but he's looked so assured, which has then made the defence have been able to play their game and not worry about what's in behind them. So, yeah, Clem, it's been a great point that to make, mate. We win 1-0 and Burnley Storm Millwall 50. Mitchell, don't start with that tripe, mate. Don't want to worry about that. I saw JB at Cardiff in the Cup when we were in the Premier League, and I thought he looked really encouraging. Yeah, I think he's a decent player. He's never going to make it at Leeds United. That's a fact. Nah, he ain't going to make it at Leeds United for me, mate. He ain't. And the £200 treble bet Leeds, Birmingham, Doncaster, mark the bookie tenner 16 grand if they all win. Oh, chuffing hell. Is that for Mark the bookie Tenerife? Wow. 1-0 thrashing. Yeah. Plymouth banning fans who sell tickets to Leeds fans. Yeah, they won't be happy about that, will they? Party in Plymouth, Peacocks, Mull, Pilgrims, narrow win for me. 1-0 Solomon score, far post tapping. Honestly, Mr. Fahrenheit, Solomon is just unreal, isn't he? He's unreal. Whether he scores or he assists, cutting in on that right foot, you know, week after week, he's just phenomenal. Absolutely love Solomon. White Snakes, welcome to Matty's home watch along. Honestly, it's it's going to be a mad one. Tempo. They cannot live with us. No, they can't, Richard. It's Cheers' famous saying that, innit? Tempo. But it's right though. Matty, what's the magic number in the Leeds squad back in the Premier League? What's the magic number in the Leeds squad back in the Premier League? What's the amount of players we need in a squad? More than we've got this season. Probably 27, 28. Have we conceded a goal since Ampadu being covered in centre? I think we've conceded a goal, mate. I'm trying to think which game it was. I'm sure we've conceded though, but I think it might only be one, maybe, mate. Haven't conceded many, have we? Yeah, I've seen that, mate. I've seen that. Class, absolutely class. Trinity Centre in town today. I've been putting up a 60-foot smiley badge on the glasses. Yeah, I've seen it today on my socials, mate. Honestly, we just mint City, aren't we? How good's Leeds? Seriously, how good is Leeds? Fucking class, innit? Well, if we win the league, that's Liverpool's first game of the season. I think so, Lee. I think a lot of people have said that it'll be Leeds, Liverpool at Anfield first game of the season. I can see it. I'd like us to keep Raffles as squad places, David. Me too. I think it's time as well. You know, for me, look, I know he got the number 8 shirt this season early on, obviously. But I feel like it was set up for him to be, you know, a sub player this season. I don't think he probably ever thought he'd get guaranteed a start when you think, you know, we signed Tanaka, we had Ampadu, Gruev in there from year before. And we knew how much year before he loved Ampadu and Gruev. I don't think he'll come here expecting to start every game in Championship. So maybe he'd be willing to sit on bench in Prem as well, you know, knowing he will get game time because Farke does trust him. Farke does rate him. He's played well. We know what we get from him. I think he might, you know. I think if we went in for him, I think he'd say, yeah, I think he'd stay at Leeds in Prem. But what I'd say is he's a starter at a promotion challenging side next season for me if he wanted more game time. Any of those sides that have come down would be lucky to have Joe Rothwell in their side, you know what I mean, as a starter. Really want Pido to get his 20th. Yeah, me too. I think he will. I love that, Andy. Would love to win the league, but promotion was a key. Yeah, that's it. I want to win it too, mate. And I might even be pissed off tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But it is really chilled. It's been chilled now a few weeks. It's been nice. That Jeopardy that I sometimes like, sometimes can't stand. Oh, I love Jeopardy, mate. Oh, I fucking don't like this. It's been nice to be chilled and been able to just enjoy the last couple of weekends. It's been fucking class. It's been such a class vibe in Leeds these last few weeks. The club might bring Smiley back full time. I've heard next season's awake. It's going to be that blue and yellow one, you know, famous for going away at Arsenal at Strongbow. It's going to be a look of that. I think I've heard that a few times now. I hope that's right because I fucking love that kit. Danny Rumsey, how many goals? Danny Rumsey's not in, just so you know. He's had to take his daughter to hospital. He messaged me earlier about an hour ago. She's fallen. May have broke her arm. Fallen, try to run to get to a mobile phone like kids do. So Danny's said he's going to rewatch it back, but yeah, he just said he won't be in chat tonight for that reason. He took his daughter to hospital, so I know you'll all wish her the best. I don't think it's not too serious. Just hopefully a bruised arm rather than a broken bone, but we'll see. Need to keep Rothwell. He's the only one that can take free kicks to God. I tell you what, Richard, I agree, but I think if Solomon were on him permanently, I think Solomon would nail him. When he delivers it well, Solomon, it's on the money. He has the odd sporadic one, but I think if he were to take set pieces constantly and he would at Leeds next season, I'd have no qualms with Solomon taking him. I won't lie. Penalty tomorrow. Who's taking it? We're free up. Ampadu, Gruev, Darlow or Bamford. If we're free up, mate, I'd give it Bamford. And I tell you what, I can't stand Bamford on penalties. Can't stand it. I hate it when he pretends he's going to take one. It just angers me. Just get out of the way. But if we're free up, if we won up, I'd give it Bamford because I think we'll win anyway. Give it Bamford if it's 0-0. Sod it. It'd score anyway, Bamford. It'd score it. I think if you give Bamford 10 penalties in a row, I'd score all 10 because he's playing with a smile on his face. He's not injured. He's got no niggles. You can see on Bamford, 0 niggles now. And there's no pressure. The pressure's alleviated. You can see it. He's got no pressure and he's enjoying himself on football pitch. When he comes back and he's rushed and he's got niggles and pressure and promotion, everything's hinging on. We need to get Bamford back like last season, or we need to stay in Premier League like the season before. And it all hinges on Bamford. He crumbles under pressure. There's no pressure on Bamford now. So he'd probably knock 10 penalties in out of 10, mate. Rothwell has been class all season. I actually thought he was older than he is. Is he late 20s way, like 28 or something? Do you think losing tomorrow will go against Farke? No, I said it earlier. I don't. There'll be some fans that do. There's some fans who really don't like him. For me personally, I don't love him a lot. I'm fond of him. I don't think he'll make it. I'll be surprised if he was still there at the end of next season. I'm going to fucking pray he is because I want us to do well. I think he can keep us up. Regardless of tomorrow, I think it's a bit foolish to judge him on if we drop points tomorrow, mate. I really do. We're on 97 points, even if we lose tomorrow. I mean, it's hard to criticise someone at that point. You know, it's mad. If Burnley get 100 points, I can't have a go at Farke for getting 97. Fair play, Burnley, if they win that league. That's what you got to say, Lee. If Burnley win title tomorrow, if we drop points and Burnley win title, fair play. Fair play, Burnley. Fair play, Scott Parker. Because it were only 3-4 months ago we were saying they were shite. To get 100 points proves you're not shite, regardless of what we think of the levels or the style, anything. So if they win it, I ain't going to slag Farke off at all. We've done brilliant. Been a fucking right couple of seasons, to be fair. 187 points currently out of 2 seasons. Blinding. Regardless of any gripes I've got with any player, any manager. Blinding. If Burnley win it, fair fucking play. Fair play. I'm going with my wife on Monday to the parade. Could not stay away knowing we will have that lovely trophy. MOT, yes, Stephen. Have to give me a message. I'd like to say hi. To be fair, I'd like to come and say hi to you, buddy, if possible. Yeah, I echo all that too. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be all right. I think it's just a bad bang on the arm, but yeah, hopefully she'll be all right. Hey up, Lee. Thanks for being here, buddy. Hope you're well. Mitchell, I did notice on set pieces we were going that back post ball to Daki. Yeah, I don't know if it was Bristol specific with their zonal marking, but it worked well. Yeah, maybe, mate. But we know what it is with Solomon. He can put it on a sixpence. He really can. Like that ball there. I mean, he won for none all week before. He loves that ball to far post. Even his corners are quite deep, to be fair. He doesn't tend to always hit the first man. He goes, if anything, he over hits him to Solomon. He loves it, finding that back post. He's got a really good delivery. But anyway, you want the golden boot too. Yeah, I mean, is he not clear by a couple anyway, Ian? Ain't no stopping us. We're on the loose. Yeah, man. Raffle is 30, I believe. Yeah, decent experienced player for anyone in Championship, and like I say, anyone going up in Prem like yourselves, I'd have him as a squad player. Stop worrying, we're all nervous. We'll smash them. Job done. 100 points, 100 goals. When you get 100 points, 100 goals, mate, I'll be gobsmacked. But 100 points, yeah, I don't know about the goals. 85th minute, we are 4-0. Melier comes on, say goodbye. I'm quite okay with that too. Yeah, it's a madness, that, isn't it? David Parsons, the new stadium is fantastic. Sent my body just into absolute. I was just so excited from head to toe, mate. Hairs on back of my neck, and when I was watching that video, music came and he goes, "Oh my word, that was phenomenal! What a day that was for that!" And then go beat Bristol City like we did that on the same day. What a day! Matty, would you risk playing Dan James? Nah, there's no need, Andy. You don't risk anybody. I know it's last game and he's got pre-season to recover. You don't risk anybody, mate. Unusual to see a preview on the preview show, mate. I know. Done a little bit more talking, previewing the game than normal. And Mr. Fahrenheit, Leeds should do a deal for those yellow scarves in the last match. Will now always be iconic. Yeah, there's mine, mate. Love it. Put mine on now, actually. Mentioned it. Sad to see so many people selling them. So sad to see people selling them and try to make money. And love that shirt, Matty. Cheers, Stephen. Cheers, Robbo. Should I say? I want to call you Stephen. Robbo. Yeah, I love it, man. I'm right into retro at the minute. I'm proper vibing retro stuff. So I'm buying it. Every time I see something, I'm buying it. Andy Ron, Jack City, Word on the Street thinks Melier might get a start. Maybe. It's a difficult one because, like I say, I aren't stressed. But if he makes decisions like that, this is where it goes, Andy, right? So anyone's saying, if we lose tomorrow, drop points tomorrow, does it affect the Farke? For me, probably not. But if he starts making decisions like that and playing Melier and we lose because of that, then that's where it turns again. Then that's where it's hard to, disagree with certain people. If he plays Melier and he makes a mistake and we lose and we don't win title for it, it's a shocking bit of judgment on his part. So I don't think he'll do all that. It wouldn't surprise me if it's just an unchanged side. Unchanged side and we just go again and win. Because why change a side that's ripping it up like it is at the minute? Yeah, I agree, mate. 4-0. Mes comes up for the corner and headers one in. Does a Robbo? Cairns, yeah. Maybe give Cairns some money. Easy, Matty. How you doing, mate? Hey up, Adam. I'm well, mate. I'm really good. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, looked amazing. Honestly, I know we are the mighty whites, but as we know, that yellow this season's looked fairly sexy on it with that smiley badge. Well, not sexy on me, but sexy in general. To see Ellen Road, just pure yellow with scat. Oh my word, unreal. Harry's had quite the week. Oh, Mitchell, he has. Yeah, lifted trophy, playing minutes, the celebration at Bristol. 100% stuff dreams are made of. What we dream of as fans, in it. Agree, Matty can't start Mes. No, you can't, Lee. You can't. Why would you sell a promotion scarf? I'd need 10 grand. Yeah, it'd have to be more than 40 quid, wouldn't it? Like, yeah, no way he will start. I don't think so, mate. I don't think he can. I don't think he can start. I don't think you can do anything that can cost you a title. Like I say, if we go there, if he puts his full strength side out, side we've had in the last few games, we get turned over. I ain't going to cry about it. But if he starts making stupid decisions like that, it is gonna tarnish it. If we lose a title due to him making silly decisions like that based on sentiment, this is what we don't want as a side. You don't want sentiment. If he plays Mes tomorrow as a farewell or whatever, because we promoted that as a sentimental gesture to Melier, and if it costs us title, then there will be people rightly accusing Farke of poor judgment there. Was that the best night at Ellen Road for you, Matty? Oh, maybe. I mean, that Cardiff one was special, that 7-0, but yeah, obviously, Sunderland this season, Leicester last season. As you know, I've only been going week in, week out, every game at Ellen Road for the last 3 seasons now. Before that, it was just a few times here, there, and everywhere, I suppose. It wasn't as consistent as it's been these last 3 seasons. So when it comes to those iconic moments like Bristol Rovers, I missed out on stuff like that. European nights, I wasn't involved in them either. So if you go over the last 3 years, mate, it's right up there. Yeah, it probably is up there, mate. 100%. The scenes were unreal. It would insane. It was insane last Monday night. Absolutely class. If we go 6-0 up, we call the goalkeeper for a corner. Tanaka speaks better English than us. Richard, honestly, I do I even speak English? I speak loads of tripe. Don't want Melly anywhere near his shite. 2-0 tomorrow. Nonto. Yeah, Nonto's playing well recently. Yes, we all know promotions are hard to win, league or not. Is that the third time the 49ers have had a freebie on the seats in the tenure? Yes. Norwich semi-final. Wembley. So I've got 3 scarves. What the other ones are? I've got 3. There's the other one. Which one's this? The other one's in my mate's car. The other one I give a parking ticket the other day. A playoff final. So that's the one we lost on. So there I've got 3, but other ones in work car. But yeah, really nice little touch out there. Joining late, need to see Ramazani. Matt Odes, I love Ramazani. Love him. What a player. What a player. Has he pushed himself for a start? Maybe. I did say in the chat a month or 2 ago it would take 100 points to win the title. Just blowing my own trumpet. Diggler, if you did make fair play. I thought you needed 95 points to actually get promoted, which Sheffield United's fall-offs made it a little bit less than that. But yeah, have a look at Sem Steen from FC20. He'll be a class signing. Hopefully we can have a look at him. I'll have a look at him, mate. Yeah, I don't know what position he is. Has Ramazan done enough to demand a start? Maybe or Robinson. Mitchell, I would say yes. But yet again, are they going to start ruffling feathers last game of the season? I think he should start. I do, but it's not the be all end all in this game, is it? It's really not. But I think he should have started weeks and weeks ago. But we've been winning, so I'm mad. Stuttgart 4-1 at Ellen Road was the best ever. Love that, Robbo. If we 6-0 up, all these permit. If we're 6-0, if we're 4-0 up, if we're this, if we're that, I'd put Mez up too, better up there than in there. Put him up front. Is it true we are after Thiago Motta as manager? Mate, Cesc Fabregas, Thiago Motta, God knows, it's a load of tripe for me. The only game that compares to Monday was Leeds Stuttgart in 93, but that was only 20,000, but fucking amazing. There you go, he said same as Robbo. Lee. 2 of my members agreeing. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. We speak Leeds, not English. We do, Robbo. We do. So this is a bit of a random one, right? But I've actually caught up with chat pretty early. I normally catch up with chat and then call it a night, which I had calling it a night after 47 minutes when there's 94 people watching. Thank you so much. If you didn't, please please stick a subscribe on the channel. Been much appreciated. Come and see more of this jellyhead. If you don't mind, I would really appreciate that. I'm probably going to get 84 here turn off now, but I'm going to play this video that I did earlier. So I'm really into just being a daft bastard, right? And I've always had a bit of a creative side, but always been a bit daft with it too. I'm a bit of a stupid, creative, daft tool, really. But I quite like mixing songs up and changing lyrics. I'm not the best singer. But I want to play this, and hopefully not everyone turns off, and we can have a chat about it afterwards and see what you think. So I was actually looking at trying to do it in a studio and put it on Spotify and do that, because I really like these. I really like these parodies and songs that Leeds bases a lot. One of my friends does them quite a lot. Paul Wilson, you probably know who he is. And it's something I've done. I've got some on my TikTok already where I do them, but I'm going to play this now. It's 3 minutes long, so please stick around and we'll chat about it afterwards. If it's shit, tell me it's shit. It might not be your thing. That's absolutely fine. It's not for everybody. But I'm going to play this video now. Let me know what you think. I'm a bit nervous, actually, but yeah, here we go anyway. Let me know what you think. Turn it down, mate. Everyone turn it down a tad. No, just don't turn off.
So now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leagues, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. The corruption has been shite. The EFL and Sky TV are parasites. All Leeds and we've got the fight. Oh, we're marching on together, James took a shot. I don't know how he scored it. A green assist for Paul. So now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leagues, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, Premier League. We only seem to get shit refs. They all hate us, but we know we're the best. The badge on my chest shows I love Leeds. And now we are marching on together. We're marching on together. James to the shot. I don't know how we started. A great assist from football. So now it's clear to see what will be, cause we are Super Leeds. And we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. At Ellen Road, we have a massive future. We realize that this is our chance. This took my heart. I don't know how it happened. We won the league and we said, so now it's clear to see what will be. We are Super Leeds and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. So now it's clear to see what will be. We are Super Leeds and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League.
Told you, jellyhead, absolute jellyhead. But yeah, I have loads of weird ideas like this, but yeah, I actually like that one, which didn't like me to actually admit. But yeah, thanks everyone for your good comments there. Really, really pleased that you enjoyed that. Didn't have many turn off, which is good. Only a few. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Rather Catchy says, Wayne, thank you. Good says Tezza. Buzzing, love it. Cheers, Brookie, my mate. Thank you. So Catchy says, Lee. Like the English Tom Jones. Like I say, I'm not the best singer in the world at all. I enjoy singing. I love singing. I love being the class clown. I love having a laugh. I love trying to take life not too seriously. Battle me demons that I have quite often with laughter and with singing. And yeah, so that's sort of me in a nutshell. So you're going to see a lot more of me just being daft, because why the hell not? Thank you, Andy. All those people leaving. To be fair, mate, people leave through streams anyway. It wasn't too bad, that. Thank you. Singing on together. Thank you. Very good, Matty. Very creative. Matty, that was class. Sign him up. Yeah, Bash, stick to the day. I will, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I will. Matty, you've just made Jack City Leeds retire early from the music. I don't think so. I really like that. I can sing. Thank you. So we'll get back to football now, but yeah, just it's what I do sometimes. Thank you. Cheers, Sammy. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Let's put it this way. It's better than listening to anything about Scum. Yeah, Tabby. I'm sure it is. Thank you. MOT, let's go. Didn't expect that. Cheers, David. Much appreciated. The cat sing better than Wim. Great, mate. The hairs on the back of my neck were definitely standing. Wow, bloody hell. Some praise is that. Yeah, thanks, Angela. Thank you. So I'm not the best singer, but I thought I did well with the lyrics there. Before I thought it was a nice, catchy one. It's a catchy song anyway, isn't it? You need to get in touch with someone who can get it. Yeah, well, Rusty, I actually messaged a few people today, and I fancied doing it and putting it on Spotify. I ain't got a Spotify account. I fancied doing it and starting to do something similar to that, but it was 150 quid, and I've got it, but I can't justify 150 quid on doing something like that. So I didn't bother. Because I wasn't going to show anyone. I was going to get it recorded properly and put it out properly. But sorry, that's me in my house. No vocal training, no vocal adding, no note. That's just raw as it gets. So yeah, thank you, man. I do, you know that. Yeah, no more, mate. No more. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where I go from that. Someone in chat, give me something else to talk about other than singing. But yeah, I might play it on way out again, just so as we go, as the people leave. But no, thank you so much for that. It means a lot. It really does. I'm buzzing you all liked it. But yeah, is anyone going to be around to watch along tomorrow? Or is it not people's bag? I'm a bit 50-50 when it comes to watch alongs, me. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. I usually have them on mute, usually just Joe. And then if there's a goal, there's usually a bit of a delay, and then you get ready to watch Joe's absolute mental reaction. We should all chip in and get it in the charts. What the moon should up and down. So that's the one, Coxie. That is the one. Yeah, man. But yeah, I've got loads of ideas for more songs, honestly. Working tomorrow shamefully, says Mitchell. I would love to go out for a pint with you. It would be a great night. Cheers, David. Yeah, well, I am a bit of a mad one, mate. But yeah, I don't drink too much now because I can't hack it. I being mate. Cheers, Rob. When we do our predictions in, bang it whenever you want. Bang him in whenever you want. He's gonna take him off here, is Adam. Wayman, Jack City, and Matty singing battle. Upload that on its own. I think it would do well. Yeah, thanks, Sammy. I think I will. Like I say, it's not cleaned up. It's not. It's just me singing. So it's really raw. So it might not be for everyone's ears. There are parts of it when it hurt my ears a little bit. I won't lie, but I have quite sensitive ears, so that's why I told you all to turn it down. Loved it. Nice one. Thank you. Yeah, great numbers in here tonight. Really good numbers. I hope you haven't been too disappointed that we haven't had Late Night Leeds on, because it's my favourite short week is Late Night Leeds. Not having Sean Adam today was a bit of a sickener for me. And obviously the season coming to an end, it's a bit like, what are we going to do? But I think we're still going to stick to Late Night Leeds every Friday as long as there's stuff to talk about. So next Late Night Leeds will be cracking because we will be crowned champions. Who in the chat's going to Leeds on Monday? Who's going to be about? Because I'd love to meet up with some folk, and yeah, me, the wife, and our Theo's going, so I'm really looking forward to it. Working tomorrow till 2, be around for the match reaction. Nice one, Sean. Like I said, it'll be a bit chaotic in my house, but sod it. Who cares? It's last game of the season. Plymouth 1, Leeds 3, Pinot score, yeah. And I think 3-0, 3-1 could it be? It could be, mate, but we'll take it, won't we? Streaming the game, so we'll pop in and out if you're doing a watch along. Cheers, Lee. Much appreciated, buddy. Colin, honestly, if it's 7-0, mate, it'll please. You definitely need to put it on this channel. Yeah, I will. I'll upload it then. I will. I'll wait till after the game tomorrow and I'll upload it separately. As long as you all don't mind watching it again. Play it after we champions, Paul. Yeah, I think I will do. I'll be there. Cheers, Rusty, man. Nice one. Not me. No, that's fine, man. There is always something going on. Yeah, it is. Def going on Monday, Lee. Good lad. Just need to win that bloody trophy now so we have something to drink out on the bloody bus. He's 2 foot tall going on Monday. Is that Priestley? Yeah, he's going to be about. We haven't spoke about meeting yet, but it's going to happen. So yeah, I'll be around with Priestley at some point. Colin, yeah, Colin, if you bang your score prediction in, man, you need to bang a goal, 1 goal scorer down as well, buddy. 7. It could be fair few players. Hope the players adjust to playing with VAR quickly. Yeah, Tabby, that's a bit of a concern in Premier League. You know, those moments where you just celebrate on terraces, then all of a sudden you're like, I don't know if I can celebrate just yet. And you've got to pause for a few minutes sometimes rather than seconds. But unfortunately, it's there. But then again, there's been times this season where we wish we'd have had it. How many goals did we get chalked off for offside? 3, 4, 5? Making way to Leeds on Monday. Tell us where you'll be. Meet up, top banana or quality. Yeah, I don't know currently where I'm going to be fair, but I'll tell you before. I might be near Hedgerow, maybe. Honestly, if anyone knows the best place to be for the parade, let me know. I haven't looked where it's mapped out, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know where best place is. Are we all going to like correlate to one place once it's sort of done? Will everyone go to a spot to continue the celebration in like Millennium Square near Town Hall, or does anyone know of anything happening after the parade? You know, even if it's just us fans there, because I'll make sure I'm closer to that bit. Is Lofty got no? Mate, Lofty's not travelling. And Sean from Wilco White's won't be there either because he's in Plymouth and they're not setting back early enough. I'm fuming. No Late Night Leeds. Robbo, me too, mate. Me too. Lee, well, if I do, we'll be watching stream on here, bit touch and go at the moment with plans not footy related. Well, I hope everything's all right, Lee. I hope it's no serious, mate. I'll smash you a like at half time. Much appreciated that. Bash me a like at half time. And bash baits, cheers, buddy. Double digit scoreline. What a delight that would be. Oh, can't even rule it out, though, can you, Daff? As like mad as it sounds, you can't even rule it out. Be great to meet any of you guys at the parade. Yeah, it will. Rob, I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing loads of you guys. I'm hoping to see some more content creators too. I'm hoping to meet Joe for the first time as well. So we'll see how it goes. Think I get a train lead Monday, should be there. Yeah, Brookie, make sure you give me a shout, mate. I tried to get an Uber, but the driver was making excuses why he couldn't drive from New Zealand to Leeds. Love it, mate. Pirro to score 7, Leeds win 7. Yeah, man. Yeah, only downside of VAR, they make a meal out of it. Yeah, it's like they need to justify it. It's like they need to justify that that it's there for someone's job. Basically, it's there for the reason. They've got to justify it. They string it out longer than it needs to be. It's shite, really. And they still get stuff wrong. Rugby can do it well. Why not football? Yeah, true, mate. I mean, now there he is. Look, I won't call you Lofty. Evening, Adam. Andy Rowe, Content Creators Cup is £7 per ticket. And at the ground, I think it's free on a live stream. Yeah, it is. I think it's getting live streamed on Joe Blackburn's show, which will be great. VAR will still rob us. Yeah, probably, mate. Probably. Bamford will get one of the 3. I hope so, mate. I hope so. I wonder if Harry Gray's going to get some minutes. Square, hopefully. And go on the balcony like that too. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, mate. I mean, I'm under the impression there is no like that happening. I don't know if that's true. I've heard they're just going to go on bus, they're going to go around, and then when it's done, it's done. I wanted them to sort of end somewhere, and like when Rhinos used to win stuff, would have been Millennium Square. No, there weren't as many fans as there will be for Leeds United, I guess. But they had microphones out, they were talking, they were addressing fans, they were singing, they were dancing, they were drinking, and we were all together in a spot watching. Is that not the case? Are we just stood on the side of the road and when they pass you, they pass you? Is that it? It'll be great, don't get me wrong, but what happens after that? Everyone's not going to go home. It's Leeds, isn't it? We don't do that, do we? Good stuff, Lee. Good stuff. No worries, mate. VAR in Aussie rules only takes a couple of minutes at most. Are we having a GoFundMe for Priest's Electric? Yeah, apparently new season is coming in gun ho with a new mic, a mic, light bulbs, and Lecky tokens. Apparently it's coming in quite hard next season. Premier League money, you see, Premier League money's coming, so Priestley's gonna turn it on. Imagine Not Being Leeds. Give Ed Sheeran. Listen, mate. Yeah, I can see Harry coming. I can see him getting somebody. It all depends how tight game is, because as much as I'm feeling quite laid back going into this game, the players will want to win the title. So I don't know the calls, like you say, some people have mentioned, will he give Melly a game? I don't see it. He can't. Will Harry Gray get minutes? Yes, but there'll have to be a couple of goal buffer, I think, again. Maybe not 5 or 6, but I would imagine we'll have to have at least a 2 or 3 goal buffer for him to consider making any sort of wild card decisions, which playing Harry Gray, is it a wild card? Maybe. It's not someone who's had minutes all season. I do hope, though, what I will say is I don't think we see Patrick Bamford at Leeds next season. I am a massive Bamford fan. I would love him to score tomorrow. I would love Bamford to score tomorrow. I think he leaves. Let him get a goal, please. Let him score one tomorrow. We need Ampadu goal. He has been immense. Yeah, he's been really good, mate. He's not everyone's cup of tea. He's definitely mine. He's been class. Will they let Mez lift the trophy on the up touch plus or avoid in case he drops it? The score will be 8-5 to Leeds. Roden hat-trick and Bam Bam brace. Tanaka, Pirro and Gruev to round it off. Mate, if we score 8 goals, my word. There will be speaking, not sure on where. They might just do it from the bus, maybe. Who's your player of the season, David? Mine's Dan James. Mine's Dan James, closely followed by Jayden Bogle. And then you've got Tanaka, Rodon, Pirro, Byram. So many players. But mine is Dan James, closely followed by Bogle. That right-hand side's been phenomenal. Solomon. There's too many to pick. How we didn't have the player of the season at Leeds United is mental. Does he drive a Mini? No, I think he drives a Fiesta or something, so it's not far off. Priestley still watching Judge Judy and telling us he's not. Yeah, that was funny, that one, it. can see it through photo frame, pal. I've heard all the square are going in the 3 legs hedgerow for last orders after the bus tour. Right, okay. Imagine you play footy as well as you sing. Damn. Yeah, I'm not bad at football. I'm just unfit. I'm going to start at the City Square and see the bus there, then rush up Park Road to the hedgerow and hopefully see them again near the art gallery. That's my plan anyway. Yeah, all right, Digla. I'm thinking about being up hedgerow, sort of that side of stuff. So, yeah, if you see me, come and say hi. I can't get too excited about the championship, especially when I was there to witness 92 Old First. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. You've got to get excited though, mate, now, because you don't know, Andy, when these moments will come again. You don't know next silverware. You don't know next moment, like this. You don't know next time City will come together like this. But yeah, I can only imagine, it still doesn't compare to moments like you just said there, mate. It can't, can it? It's the championship. Unfortunately for us, it's where we've been at for such a long time. So it does mean a lot, Some fans may not want to celebrate it too much because it's the second division championship, but you've got to. It's where we've been for the club for the last 20 years. We've been in this division more often than not, haven't we? So you've got to enjoy it. And I know you are enjoying it. But yeah, the moments that you shared there, mate, are obviously, miles better than what we're probably seeing now. Been some week for Harry, might have 2 trophies in a week for him. Yeah, class. Great start to his professional career, innit? Dan James, for me, showed his worth. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for me, it's Dan James has to set Tanaka second, some find, yeah. Don't take Plymouth for granted. Yeah, 3 home wins in a row, Graham. On this channel, I do, though. On this channel, I do. I say how I feel, and I feel we smash them. I'm only saying 3-0. It could be 5-6s. I'm gonna go 3-0, but I think we outplay them. I think it's men against boys, and I think we totally school them, Graham. But there's no, I aren't doubting they're better at home. But Leeds United are way, way far superior than what Plymouth have got to throw at us. They're relegated for a reason. But yeah, it is hard work's done now. We're promoted. We can go have fun out there. Bash Bates, living in the sun. The first time I've been homesick. Oh, whereabouts do you live, Bash Bates? Whereabouts are you? I assume you're from Leeds, but you're somewhere more exotic now than Leeds. But yeah, I can imagine when it's not viable for you to get here for these promotions, especially when you've had 3, last 3 weekends potentially, they've all been crazy. You can't obviously get to them, so it must be hard, mate. It's so hard to pick a player. Yeah, it has been. It's been, honestly, there's 4 or 5 really close. Matty, does Priestley get light bulb moments like us? No, he don't, mate. He's certainly done. That's why he's got no light bulbs left. I keep having them. This could be our last celebration, but hopefully not. Yeah, it could be for a long time. Yeah, some trophy this time. It's not a major one. I've been a Leeds fan since 1969. Every win gets me excited. Yeah, Clem, I love that. Love that, man. In 92, I watched them pulling out of Ellen Road, then walked to town to watch them at the art gallery. Class memories. That must have been class at Wilco. 13 hours to go. Not that you're counting. And 12 and 59, 58. But still a trophy. Yeah, exactly. What's happening now? I don't know. Just a fat man waffling on. What club talks about 7 or 8 goals like it's normal? Leeds United. Leeds United do. Whatever happens at Plymouth, Leeds are going up. That's it, mate. 100%. Hey up, my 2 penneth is on Bogle. He's been unbelievable all season. I'd roll onto it if you got some top quality there. All Leeds that way. Been a Leeds fan since 71. Thanks to my uncle, 6-0 v Forest. I love that, Chris. Nice one, man. Nice one. And yeah, Bogle's been outstanding. Outstanding. I've got no worries about him in Prem. Don't get me wrong. Be harder for him. I don't think he'll play as high up. I think we'll have to tweak the system, tweak how we play. But yeah, I think he's worth a crack, and he's a phenomenal player. At this level, he's one of the best right backs I've seen in Championship. I think he's been that good. I haven't seen many better than him at this level. Adam says, "Good, I missed tonight. Do love our show." Yeah, Adam, we do, mate. We'll have a bumper one next week. It'll be a banging one as well because we'll be champions, mate. Plenty to talk about. These things happen, mate. It's summer. You want to choose cricket over late night Leeds, then you're not the man I thought you were. But yeah. Well, Leeds getting promoted and me winning a 4K holiday voucher and a £500 voucher for futsal made my week. Bloody hell, Cox, who are you taking there, mate? You don't want to take Mrs. D. You surely want to take someone you can just chat, about Leeds with. Lie on a sun lounger. You see me in a bikini, like, yeah, probably not, mate. Take someone else. Do you still do opposition pre-game chat streams? Opposite, you mean? Oh, with an opposition fan? I do, Robbo, and I message a couple of channels before every game. And if I haven't done one, for a few weeks, it's because I've either not been able to get a time what's suited, or they've ignored my messages. If I'm honest, the 2 Plymouth ones I messaged, ignore my messages, because I just think, what is the point on their behalf for doing a thing with Leeds? So I think it's been very difficult this season to actually get people to do them. I've had Burnley, Sheffield Wednesday, Swansea, Sunderland. I've had a few, and I've made friends with these people. I message them weekly, and they're really nice folk. I'm hoping in the Premier League I'll have them for nearly most games. I would assume everybody will want to do content with Leeds United creators, 100%. Like in the Championship, it's so different because you're expecting to beat them and they're expecting to get beat. It's quite hard to make content with other channels, but I do believe in the Premier League that'll be totally different. I'm expecting to be able to get one every week. Leeds fan from 89, thanks to my uncle, love that Lee. Adam, are you going down there tomorrow? No, it's still 3 hours from me, yeah. You know it's good when you can't pick a player out as a fave, so what a team, what a moment, even squad. Cozy the bench was too. Yeah, Andy, you bang on money, man. You bang on money. Imagine me, Leeds, I am single, mate, taking my mate Stephen. He's a scum fan, but oh, with a scum fan. Go show him a good time. He needs it. Only time I like cricket is when we play the Aussies, not asked unless Yorkshire do well. Yeah, I'm not asked about cricket at all, me. Although I did watch that Flintoff. I finished watching that Flintoff film documentary thing the other day, which was really good. Although they spoke about him like he died, and I was a bit like, it's a bit heavy this, but actually when you watch it and you see Journey's gone with his mental health battle in it, it would actually got me close to tears a few times, to be fair. That would a good watch that. I haven't watched cricket since the Freddie Flintoff era, to be fair. I think the cricket needs another star or two coming out of it like that. Maybe you can be that, Adam. Maybe you can be that. Rodon started too slow, but fuck me, he made up for it. Robbo, 100%. It's been fucking class. Absolute class as Rodon. The Booby Award goes to the so-called journalist who wrote the trashy words about Farke being sacked. Gets keepers, Melier, gloves worn. Yeah, you're right, mate. It's been a shit time of league, that, and it won't go away either. It won't go away. That Farke, it's really pissing me off a little bit. Do you think we get Hamer? Do you think the dream is over for Hamer? Don't dream. It's overcrowded. Yeah, I don't want him, mate. I don't want Hamer now, which might sound crazy because I really wanted him. I thought we were going to get him in champ, but no, I don't want him. How does Jimmy Anderson get a knighthood and Kev Sinfield still wear? I'm sure it's something to do with Kev Sinfield having an MBE, and I don't know if it's shy, but I've heard so many people say he can't have a knighthood yet until that's ran for so long, and I'm hoping that's the case, because then that explains it in a nutshell. If that isn't the case, then it's disgusting that Kev Sinfield hasn't had a knighthood, but I think it's because he's had an MBE or an OB where he's got to wait a length of time, I think, mate. Really want to go to the horses at York sometime. It's not for me, that, mate. Not for me at all, that. Point out the scum fan. Nice setup, yeah. Catch you later. Have a great night and a championship day tomorrow. Stevie, take care, buddy. Other side of the world. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. And I know you'll be feeling just like we are in Leeds, mate. So good luck to you. Have a good one, buddy. Take care. Matty, who wins the champ playoffs? I don't think Sheffield United. It's hard because I don't think Sheffield United, but I'm saying that, I think, with my heart rather than my head. I want Sunderland to win it. I can't call it, mate. I can't call who I think will win it, Richard. I want Sunderland to win it. I don't think Sheffield United will. Does that mean the Bristol City aren't going to win it either? It's so difficult. So difficult. Could whoever finishes 5th or 6th win it? I don't know. Who do you think will win it, Richard? It's so hard to call, man. Had a bad cricket. Yeah, he did, mate. That's what I was watching Cox say about that, mate. Yeah. About that. Favourite game was a 7-0 against Southampton in 71. Yeah, I rewatched that after Cardiff one. Only Leeds Bros did a video on that, were quite good. Can you give a shout out to my wife, Lisa? Had brain tumour removed at Christmas, but managed her first game out. Wow, Andy. Yeah, of course I can. Lisa, I hope you're doing well. You absolute warrior. Wow. I assume Andy loves you loads. The Leeds fans and this Leeds United side have done you proud. But But yeah, that 7-0, great, absolute mint game on it. So what a great first game back that will for you, that 7-0 at Cardiff. But I hope you're well now. I hope everything's going well for you, Andy, your wife Lisa, and your family. Big up, and let's hope tomorrow, crowns that season and that tough fight you've had this year, last year, however long it's been going on for. Let's hope it caps off a nice little end to that part of your life, man. Big up. My dream results tomorrow: Millwall getting a 6th spot, and they kick the Blunts into next week. Oh, I hate Millwall, Chris. I don't want them to get in 6th spot. Oh yeah, man. Plymouth fan here. Hope you have a great afternoon on Plymouth's barbecue and celebrating we're done. Yeah, hope you're well, Graham. I hope our boys look after your place. It looks beautiful. Some of the images and videos I've seen there, mate, it looks absolutely stunning. And yeah, hope you bounce back from League One, buddy. Hope you bounce back. I hope you do. Cheers, bud. Superwoman. Class, man. Class. Love it. Love it, Andy. If Millwall can go on and win at Burnley tomorrow and get in the playoffs, then I would fancy them. Richard, if they beat Burnley tomorrow, I'd fancy them too, mate. 100%. Wilder will have them fired up. I'm going Sheffield United. They beat Sunderland in the final. Might be a crack. Yeah, Lee, if that's a final, great final, it went a really good season on it. Working right now, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., but I will not miss. Bloody hell, mate. 12-hour night shift. Shocking. Yeah, a few hours keep me and get back up for game. Hi, Matty. Hey up, Bob. Here's hoping the Richarlison rumours are right. Imagine him leading like, fucking hell, mate. I haven't even seen them rumours. Wow. Sounds wild, does that, mate? I won't lie. Sounds wild. Nice to see Whitesnake in the chat. What time is it where he lives? Big up, Whitesnake. I think he's left now, Bash, but he's 13 hours in front of us, isn't he? So what's that? 12 hours, 11 o'clock. It's about 12:30 dinner time. Andy Rowe, Matty, give us a realistic finishing spot in the Premier League first season back. Realistic. 15th. I think that's all right. That's decent year. Then you build and you try and get close to that 10th in 2 or 3 years' time. But yeah, 15th. I don't think it's outrageous. I think that's quite cautiously optimistic. Don't get me wrong. I hate Millwall too. Yeah, but the interview with them up it will be pricey. Yeah, it would be, to be fair, wouldn't it? Millwall are the type of team that could go and win at Turf Moor. They are, Richard. To be fair. Yeah, maybe if they could go. If they win there, it'll be a 1-0, won't it? It'll be a 1-0. I could see it being a really low-scoring game, as it usually is with Burnley. But I think we will leave it there, guys. 1 hour and 17 minutes. Not the longest one for me. I'm going for a draw for Burnley. Yeah, I hope so. I think Burnley win. But I think we win anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think we'll leave it there. Get your last few messages in, and then I'm going to play my song again as an outro. For anyone who didn't see it. And then I'm going to upload it tomorrow as a standalone song. So even though you've seen it tonight, I would love it if you'd comment and share it and like it and all that stuff tomorrow when I put the song out there on its own tomorrow on my YouTube channel. Even though it's not like an official song or anything, it's just out there live in my living room. I'd really like it if you shared it about and got more views and it'd be class. Big up, Matty. Top show as always, brother. Thanks, Rob. Love you, man. Thank you. Much love to all these. You've been honestly amazing. I'll be back tomorrow with a watch along. I'll be back tomorrow with an instant match reaction with the kids swinging from the rafters. As I've said, it's going to be chaos. But yeah, please do tune in if you fancy it. Next season, Matty, is there any point getting excited about the FA Cup? Andy, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Cheers, mate. Sing us out. Yeah, I'll sing it out again, man. All the best, Matty. Cheers, Bob. We think we could shock a few next season if someone goes well. Me too. We can go higher than 15th. We can get higher than 15th. Don't we worry about it. But that's where I'd say. Thanks, Matty. What are your plans for content next week? I don't know. Maybe a subscriber show. There'll be bits. Don't worry. There'll be bits. Night, everyone. Champions tomorrow. Matty, this is the best Leeds channel on YouTube. You're smashed it, mate. Thanks, Rusty, mate. It's not, but thank you for saying that, buddy. Yeah, and get it played. Right. Tickle your likes on the way out. My video from earlier to sing you out. Take care, everyone. Please like, please subscribe. Much love. Champions tomorrow. Ole, ole. See me tomorrow for a watch along at about 12:15. Take care, guys. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Bye.
So now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leeds, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. The corruption has been shy. The EFL and Sky TV are parasites. All Leeds are we, and we've got the fight. Oh, we're marching on together, we're marching on together. James took a shot, I don't know why we scored it. A great assist from football, so now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leeds, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. We only seem to get shit refs. They all hate us, but we know we're the best. The badge on my chest shows I love Leeds. And now we are marching on together, we're marching on together. James took the shot, I don't know how we scored it. A great assist from football, so now it's clear to see what will be, cause we are Super Leeds, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. At Ellen Road, we have a massive future. We realize that this is our chance. This took my heart, I don't know how it happened. We won the league and we said, so now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leeds, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. So now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leeds, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. I said, ooh.